Okay, this is example 79.4, and it says find 5 fifth roots of I. So if you remember, if you draw an axis to locate I, when we talk about I, it's 1 unit up on the y-axis. So it's actually 0 left or right, and then 1 unit up. So if we're going to rewrite this using polar coordinates, we will rewrite it as 0 up plus 1 I in that direction. So if we want to rewrite that, sorry, that's in terms of I, that's the complex root. Now we want to rewrite it in terms of polar coordinates, and so it's 1 CIS 90 degrees. The length is 1, and it's 90 degrees. So now we need to find the fifth root of that. So in order to figure out the fifth root of that, we take the fifth root of 1, and we divide 90 by 5. So you get 1 CIS, and 5 goes into 90 18 times. Now, we're doing fifth roots, so we have to take 360 and divide it by 5. 5 goes into 360 72 times. Let me just double check that. Yes, 72 times. So these are going to vary by 72 degrees. So my next root is still going to be 1 CIS, add 72 to 18, and you get 90. Add 72 to 90, you get 162. Add 72 to 162, you get 234. And then 306. So those are your 5 fifth roots. And again, you can check it. Take this to the 5th power, multiply these by 5, multiply by 5, then divide by a multiple of 360 to check it. And you'll find that these do check out. Okay? Now we'll do example 79.5. 79.5 says find 2 square roots of 1. 2 square roots of 1. So we need to write this in polar form. So polar form, if we were to graph this, it's going to look like this. And so it's going to be 1 plus 0i. So 1 plus 0i ends up being 1 CIS 0 degrees. So if we're finding the square roots, the square root of 1 is 1, and 0 divided by, well, actually we have to come over here and do 360. Since we're doing 2, 360 divided by 2 equals 180. So we know that it's going to differ. Oh, I'm going ahead of myself, sorry. We know it's going to differ by 180, but let's come back to this. The square root of 1 is 1, and then 0 divided by 2 is 0. So your first root is 1